Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And today, oh boy, conductor fans, get out your umbrellas. We're going to have a real storm of excitement with unusual repertoire conducted by Kondrashin. That I've had sitting around here in the Overflow room forever. Kondrashin was, of course, just a stunningly wonderful conductor. He defected and died. I mean, that was what happened to him, unfortunately. So finding recordings featuring, his stuff has been kind of a treasure hunt that a lot of classical music people were involved in. And back in the day, when people were sort of pirating broadcasts all over the place, there was a label called Lys, Lys. It was also the sister label of something called Dante, where they basically just stole everything they could get their hands on and issued it in recordings of not terribly fabulous sound. But here is, yes, because this is listed, it's Dante Productions, from 1999. I'm used to find all these in the Tower Records budget annex, just piles of this crap. I mean, just unbelievable. And we've got really quite an interesting selection of things. 6 discs of it in this box. So we're going to go and take a look and see what's out there. It comes with a booklet. There it is. And oh my goodness, with famous soloists. And this is under the series Music of the 20th Century, apparently. So disc 1 has Debussy's Iberia, Ravel, La Valse, and Rhapsody Espagnole, and this is all the Moscow Philharmonic, recorded in 1961. Ravel's Tsigana, with Leonid Kogan, with the Symphony Orchestra of the USSR, is from 1947. I mean, that's assuming all of the information in these things is actually reliable, which it wasn't always. Then we've got Franz Waxman's Carmen Fantasy with Leonid Kogan from 1956. So that's interesting. CD 2, Hindemith's Symphonic Metamorphoses on themes by Weber, recorded in Moscow in 1961. It doesn't say with what orchestra. Oh, it's the Moscow Phil. Okay. Kazella's Paganiniana from 61. Prokofiev's Piano Concerto No. 1 with Rudolf Kehrer piano. And the Violin Concerto No. 2, again with Leonid Kogan. That's from 1956. All the rest of this is from 51. CD 3, Rachmaninoff Third Piano Concerto with Yevgeny Mogilevsky from 1966. And the Paganini Rhapsody with Yakov Zak from 1952. CD 4, Shostakovich, The Execution of Stefan Razin. Well, we know that recording. That's the famous Melodia recording from 1966. And the cantata, The Sun Shines Over the Motherland, from 1965. Prokofiev's October Cantata. Oh, well, that's only the interlude thing. It's only 2 minutes and 28 seconds. No, it can't be. 28 and 12 is 40. This is 72 minutes long. So it's actually much more of it from 1965. It's not 228. And CD 5, Shostakovich, Violin Concerto No. 1 with Kogan from 1962 and the Moscow Phil, and Violin Concerto No. 2 with David Oistrakh from 1968. Finally, CD 6, Scriabin's Piano Concerto with Dmitry Bashkirov from 1960. And Prokofiev's Piano Concerto No. 3 with Emil Gilels from 1959, and the Cacciatorian Rhapsody Concerto for Violin and Orchestra with Leonid Kogan from 1962. So this is some rare stuff, because really, all of his Moscow Phil recordings should have been gathered together and issued by Melodia, but he defected, so he was a traitor, and you know how that goes. So that wasn't going to happen. Then we've got this Altus disc, which is Kondrashin in Japan, and it's got encores with the Moscow Phil, recorded in 1967. Akutagawa's Triptych for String Orchestra, just the presto. I like Akutagawa, so that's fun. The Petrushka Russian Dance, the second movement of Mahler 3, some bits of the Love for Three Oranges suite, the prelude to Act 3 of Lohengrin, Fete from Debussy's Nocturnes for Orchestra, the Afternoon of a Faun, only 8 minutes and 43 seconds worth of it. Yay! It's swift. And then La Valse, which is hot, hot, hot. Yeah. So that's an altus from Japan. And then on Russian, from Melodia, yeah, they did some of this stuff. With Yakov Fleer, piano. We've got the Scriabin Universe thing. Remember that? That was out too. Sony issued that, I think, under license from Melodia, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day. It was the first recording of the Universe Symphony thing. So that's just one enormous track. And the Cacciatorian Piano Concerto with Yakov Fleer. So, oh wow, all with Kondrashin. I mean, that's my strange, rare Kondrashin Overflow stuff. All the other Kondrashin stuff is upstairs. But yeah, pretty nifty, huh? Some very, very rare material there, I think. So have a look at it and weep, all you collectors who were born too late to see this stuff come out. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.